let's see what we're going to turn this one into today. All right, here is my handy dandy GSXR 600 2009. Thing's pretty clapped out, but it's at the same time as as old as it is. I think I have like 75,000 miles on it. Original owner. It should be good. I'm always working on it and fixing everything, so nothing should really fall off. Needs a new chain for sure. And the biggest issue was the gas tank got water in it, sat, had gas in it, and it just completely rotted out. So I went ahead and over the course, what I started in, I want to say the end of December, and then I just finished, maybe about a week ago. It's been about 5 days, but I went ahead and acid treated, and then also use a couple different things, mainly just at phosphoric acid, and I think it's Evapo Rust or something like that. Really good stuff. And then I used Pour 15 to seal it, and it came out great. I also did the fuel pump. I was going to make a more detailed video of it, but I kind of got excited and just wanted to go ahead and knock this out and get it done. I really want to ride this bike and fire it up. I was having issues where basically it was just running like shit. And I think I rebuilt the fuel pump twice and it didn't work. So what I did this time is I cleaned out this top portion of the fuel pump body. I don't know if that's going to make a big difference where the fuel pressure regulator is right there. And then let's see. What else did I do? Oh yeah, obviously I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but there may have been a lot of rust inside of the gas tank, and I wasn't paying attention because the fuel pump was clogged, and it's probably why I didn't have any fuel pressure and it was running like shit. So when I replaced the fuel pump the first time and put it in, and it may have sat, I may not have noticed that there was a bunch of rust, and it just probably clogged the filter up. That's why it only lasted like a couple weeks and then ran like shit again. So we'll see. Hopefully this is the fix right here. I went ahead and epoxied or Pour 15 the body too. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like kind of has a lacquer finish to it. Nice little shine. Really cool though. Hopefully this works. And the last thing I just had to do right now is I noticed the fuel pump level right there, the fuel level gauge. One of the little clips was broken, and it was kind of like this. There's like a little spring, and I got lucky. I was able to put it together without messing up the spring, and then held it. And then I also used like a special oil resistant adhesive and just kind of glued that corner right there so I can put this together. And then putting in the pump too is also kind of I don't want to say a bitch, but you just gotta be paying attention, know what you're doing. But I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, if you guys weren't seeing before, I went ahead and redid the inside of the tank. It was like super fucking rusted, like really bad. The inside, the top, like all the sides. Came out pretty good, I thought. Went ahead and did those surfaces there. It seems to be pretty hard. I mean, I can kind of scratch with my nail just ever so slightly, but it's not like digging into it, so I think it'll be fine. It's been curing for about 5 days. I don't care. I just want to put together and fucking ride this bike down to the beach. Probably Laguna Beach, to be honest. This Laguna Beach is the spot. Where the homie Damone is. I know you're in the chat sometimes. If you're ready. Well, I don't know if you want to... You got the Gixxer. The Gixxer is good, right? I just did the forks on it. Hopefully those are good. And then take a look at the ZX6. But yeah, he's local. We can take a. I want to take a ride to the beach. I haven't been to the. There's a couple. I could also call. She lives down the street from me. Her name's Zoe. She rides too. She just got MT-07. All right, so I'm gonna slam this fuel pump in right here. Got a new O-ring. So I think the trick was you like go like this. If you try to put it in like that, you won't be able to. The arm sticks out too much. It'll probably break this right here. Yeah. It's been about an hour. It says high strength at 30 minutes. I mean, I'm not like, it's not going to come apart really. You got all this stuff. It's just mainly for peace of mind, I guess. I mean, who knows? Maybe the vibration, it could. But I think we should be fine. Let's go ahead and put that like that. So I think it's supposed to be pointing to that direction right there. That's weird. What the heck's going on here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure fuel line's right here, so it should be pointing to the left. If I had the tank flipped over, yeah, it should be pointing that way. It's really. I think I know what I did. It's in the fucking tubes. Tits McGee. This is the weirdest fucking fuel pump ever. It's like a fucking Chinese jigsaw puzzle. Oh. Huh. I see what happened again. How the fuck does it keep doing that? That's why the fucking fuel level sender keeps sliding out of the metal body. Oh. Why the hell does it keep doing that? Did it again. Alright, hold on. Need to go get a Zen. The fuel sending unit bracket is like worn out and it keeps fuck, I don't even know how the hell it did that. It slipped out of place completely. Let's see if I can do this again. Shit, I got lucky again. This fucking thing keeps. President break. Seems like kind of dry rotted. It is pretty freaking old. If I could just carefully. There we go. Sure I don't fucking destroy anything I shouldn't have. I guess, what I could do, I'm pretty sure it's fine the way it is. I'm just gonna put super glue on it this time because it wasn't fully cured. It was like 90% cured. It calls for 24 hours, but I don't have time for that. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine when it's inside. Let's see. Where's my high performance super glue at? Shit, am I not high performance super glue? It might be. Son of a bitch. This grip glue. What is this? I think I'm actually out of super glue. Glue it down. I don't remember running out of super glue. Ain't that bitch. What's going on, guys? Alright, cool. Fuel pump was kicking my ass there for a second. It's a piezometer, is what that device is. Basically changes the current or the voltage. That's what tells the digital display how much fuel's in the bike. Okay, so I think I got it. Let's see now. phones. Shoot, we only got 20 battery percent. All right, here we go. So let's see. I'm going to try to push that in just a little bit more. It's nice and warm out today, so should cure super quick. So I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong this time. Ah, like that. That's why I think I went like this. Should have went like that. So it goes like that. Pretty good. I kind of scratched it a little bit. I didn't want to do that, but it's actually surprisingly very hard. Should be fine. All right. And that's the direction it's supposed to go. If you have the gas tank like upside down like this, the fuel output, little fuel spout right here would be facing to the right. You have the tank on, it's going to be actually facing to the left. And that adhesive I used, right now this stuff's actually really good. I use it on oil seals and stuff. It's really good. Say you have like a seal that doesn't fit too well. So yeah, this stuff right here, it's made by Loctite oil and gas resistant adhesive. It's not for metal to metal, it's from like rubber to metal kind of stuff or plastic to plastic. Um, and that's what I was using it right now. If you, like I said, I mainly use it for like seals. Like, say there's like a seal in a case, and like it's on a you typically on an older bike. On a newer bike or one that hasn't been messed with, a new seal will fit in just fine every time it's sealed. But sometimes on like older bikes or with aftermarket seals, they just don't have a really good seal. So I've been using this on them, and it caught. It's really nice. They don't leak. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in the screws. We're going to go ahead and make this bad boy permanent right here. Pretty sure that feel pretty confident the fuel level sender should be good. Hopefully it doesn't fall off and bounce around the tank. I think it should be good though. And yeah, I wonder how hard it is to take it out. Do I want to take it? Nah, we're gonna leave it. It always bothers me, like if I can't easily put something back in. I kind of want to understand why, but it's the way the fuel sender, it's like loose in there a little bit because it's kind of worn out. And I kind of figured if once I put it in, don't take it back out. But I'm like, yeah, I'll take it back out for the video, and kind of messed it up in the process. Much easier to put back in than it is to take out. So I'm just going to leave it in there like that. Okay. There's my Honda Bond Loctite. Go. So this right here is Honda Bond #2 high temp. It's like a medium strength, and it's also heat resistant. And I cleaned the threads out on this fuel pump pretty well. Have a new gasket or O-ring. Sweet. All right, I'm just going to torque these down by hand. Okay. Oh, you know what I should have probably been doing, but it's all good. Should have been filling the battery up, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a OEM fuel pump. Oh yeah, there's the float valve. Okay, so it sounds like it's working. I see inside. Oh, there it is. Just quite can't see the epoxy that I just put on it. Should be good. I'm thinking we'll find out. Replace the wires on the fuel pump at the fuel level sender. The wiring on that's original, 75,000 miles, and it's pretty deteriorated. So hopefully it doesn't short out inside the tank. And if it does, it'll probably blow a fuse. I'm not sure which fuse, possibly the fuel pump fuse. And if it does, then I'll lose fuel pump and I'll be like, what the hell happened? And it's probably going to be the fuel sending unit. So note to self, if bike randomly shuts off on a ride, it's probably a bad fuel sending unit and we're going to need to fucking tow it. Some bitch. Mm. Oh. All right, let's go ahead and put this new battery into service. It's Yuasa. Ooh, nicely vacuum sealed. All right. And then, so basically, you let it fill. The acid's going to fill it up. And then before you hit it with the charge, you want to let this electrolyte fill the plates and absorb into the lead plates for at least an hour. So I don't know, what time is it? Set the iPhone. It's 2:58. So figure at 4 o'clock, this battery will be good to put a charge on it. And then we'll go ahead and take that battery and put it into this Gixxer here, which is pretty freaking dirty. And then the next thing we're gonna do is right now, Man, I don't even think this thing's ready to ride. I want to ride it so bad, but it still needs, like, I don't know. I was looking at the brakes. I don't even know if the rear brakes work. That doesn't look like it works to me. That doesn't look like it works either. And I was looking at that and I'm like, I think I just rebuilt the forks not that long ago. And I don't know if that's because, like, I let the bike sit outside and I sprayed a bunch of oil on it so the forks wouldn't rust, and that's just, dirt that's stuck on it because I've had it in the backyard here. Hopefully the fork's not leaking again because I don't really want to rebuild forks on this thing. I just did them like a couple of years ago, but the bike's been sitting for a couple of years. I only like rode it for 1,000 miles. It needs a new chain for sure. The sprockets are like brand new, but the chain's just rusted to shit. Probably needs a coolant flush, brake system flush. He still works. All right, cool, cool. I think I sprayed oil all over this thing. I was like, fuck it. I mean, it has 75,000 miles and I leave it outside. As you can tell, I do have a cover on it. I mean, this thing's like a submarine though. It just drives Suzuki. This bike's freaking amazing. It's done everything for me that I've needed it to, and it's still running pretty good. Um, yeah, I want to go ahead since I haven't fired this thing up in a while. Uh, I want to basically pull the air box, pull the spark plugs, check the spark plugs, and spray a bunch of oil down the cylinders. And then I think it's gonna have a test battery. What kind of battery is this right here? It's a YTX9. YTX. Oh, okay. So same battery. This is off my Gixxer Banshee here, and this one's pretty good. So this one should work for like a test battery. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. All right. Yeah, this is the Gixxer Banshee Gixxer. All right. So I'm gonna pull out this air box and then pull out the spark plugs. Where I can let's see. And then at 4 o'clock, we're gonna go ahead and hook that up to some power. So hold on. We'll let this sit outside. Should be good. It's a little windy, so I don't want all that sulfuric acid building up in my shed next to my gas tank, breathing it in. And let's see, got new hardware for it. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put some anti-seize. I got a new cap. Go ahead and put that on in a moment. Be good still. Keep that Q-tip. Okay. Pumps on. Very nice. Let's see. So I'm kind of wondering, maybe I'll let my iPhone battery is about to die. I kind of want to hop into this Gixxer. Maybe I'll take a break, eat a sandwich, let the iPhone charge, and then come back to this. Come back to the Gixxer here in about what's 3:02, so maybe like 3:30. That should give him enough juice. How much do I have? I got 14% left on the iPhone. I'm not doing much with 14%. Damn. Oh my god. I mean, I think I could ride this thing today. I think I could. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and charge this iPhone. So I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hit those comment boxes. And yeah, the best way if you guys want to keep up to date, do a bunch of these videos right here. Nothing too crazy, but every now and then when I feel like it, and my iPhone's charged, I need to get a better camera adapter. But do some pretty serious, work, or in my opinion, serious work. Engine swaps, valve adjustment, fork rebuilds. Um, didn't get too crazy in depth. I did a lot of recording the process and how I did a rust treatment on this tank. Just showed how to do a battery, explain the process, just a little stuff like that most people might miss. We're gonna go ahead and set tire pressure, do just a general inspection of the bike, take it outside. I know after I fire it up, the cam chain tensioner sounds like crap on this thing, and I got a cam chain tensioner in there. I think it's in that box. Cam chain tensioner, used one. So we'll find out. Um, I don't know. Shit, maybe I'll even do a compression check. Kind of want to check the compression on this thing. This is the original engine that had 14,000 or so miles on it, and I didn't replace the chain and sprockets, and I tried to clutch up and do a wheelie, and I threw a chain through the case, and yeah, so I ended up taking that engine out and put a used one in and rode that to around 60 or so, and then fixed this one, the original, with like 14 and put it in. And now I'm like around 70, 75,000. So I've probably this engine right here probably has around 20,000 miles. And I don't think I've checked the valves. And I know you need to check the valves every like 14,500. So I don't know. We'll see what I'm gonna do. I should probably check the compression or see where we're at. And then I don't remember if I checked the valves. I think I checked the valves before I put this engine in. I'm pretty sure I did. I kind of remember doing that. It's probably like 8 years ago, but should be good. I've only put a couple thousand miles. All right, guys, stay tuned, and we will be right back.